Weekend one of Austin City Limits 2022 officially in the books, from performers flying through the air to political messages on stage to Texas stars making their way back to the Lone Star State. We are just happy that we get to do it again this coming weekend. But there are a couple of days that we have to get through in between. Now, with a lot of people visiting from out of town, heavy traffic can be expected at the airport today. That's where we find KVUE's Dominique Newland live from Austin-Bergstrom International Airport with how the lines are looking this morning. You've been there since about 4:30. What are you noticing? Any changes?
You know, nothing drastic, Yvonne. A lot of traffic is coming through these doors. It has been since 4 a.m., but luckily lines are moving. Things are picking up here. It's really organized. Happy to report, and join with me now is Sam Haynes. She's the Public Information Officer for the airport here. Sam, thanks so much for being early. I know it's earlier as expected, but luckily things are moving pretty smoothly for your job as well, right?
That's right. Yes, good morning.
Yes, 31,000 people is what staff expected to see today, but we were just talking a little bit ago. That number is pretty normal, right?
It is, yeah. So we used to say that anything above 26,000 passengers was a busy day for the airport, and it still is busy, but what we're starting to see are more regular occurrences of days with 27,000, 28,000, even 30,000. So today is busy. It's not record-breaking, but it is busy.
Okay, and this city keeps growing, so that means more people coming to the airport, visiting Austin. As far as expansion and plans for the airport, there's even something coming soon, happening behind us too,
yes,
right?
That's right. So when travelers come through the airport, you'll see this big open space just above baggage claim. We're actually going to infill that space with floor to create more square footage for passenger processing and bag processing. And that's all part of our journey with AUS. That's our airport improvement program.
Nice. Save a lot of time for people, which is critical. I feel like when you're traveling, anything is better. And now some tips for people coming through the doors today. What do you expect when you get these large numbers of people? What do you normally recommend?
We do recommend that people arrive early. So if you don't have TSA pre-check, you don't have clear, we recommend arriving at least 2.5 hours early. We do also recommend to give yourself extra time if you're checking a bag or dropping off a rental car. And then one thing that's a little unique to ACL and events is if you're bringing swag, souvenirs, please pack those in your carry-on luggage. Sometimes they can trigger the checked bag security system and it will delay your bag to your flight. So put those in your carry-on.
Yeah, that's something good to note. A lot of people are bringing things from ACL or even South by, a lot of events coming up. So those are some great tips to keep in mind. And last thing I want to ask you, as far as parking or anything, are there tips for that, or Ubers? I know even if departures look a little crazy, the lines, you can go to arrivals downstairs.
Absolutely. So both the departure, which is the upper level curb, and the arrivals, lower level curb, are both available for passenger drop off. So if you show up to the airport and you see that, oh man, wow, this curb is so congested, so packed, just switch and use whichever curb is less congested.
All right, easy enough. Sam, thanks so much for joining us this morning. So as you can see, luckily these lines, a lot of people are coming through here all throughout the morning, and this is going to be the case as well for weekend 2 going into ACL. But there's a lot of good tips to keep in mind. Show up early so you can make your flight. That's the main takeaway from today. Back to you guys.
Wonderful takeaways. Also, by the way, Dominique, Shane said, honey, my swag, it can't fit in a carry-on bag. So typical.
I wish you could take 2. I'm sorry, Shane.
I'll talk to him about that. Thanks so much, Dominique.